go, Jonathan. Good news for him. Well, thunderstorms in Utah and Salt Lake counties this evening. We've been showing you video throughout the newscast. These are visuals from Bountiful. Storm clouds covered the skies there. Flights at Salt Lake City Airport were delayed today. Rain's also causing quite the bit of traffic delays.
Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
A very active day today, and flash flooding a problem as well.
Yeah, and it's not over yet, right, Alana?
No, not at all. It was the storms in the north and the flooding in the south. We started Zion, where rangers reported flash flooding in 2 different canyons. Clayton catching this. You can see that heavy rain caused waterfalls on the Red Rock and compromised travel. As you take a look around Zion, those low-lying areas just not safe to be in. Refrigerator and Echo Canyon flooded. Okay, Capitol Reef. Look at these photos. This coming from the National Park Service, and you can see the Fruta campground. Have you been to the Gifford House where they have the pies? They had to evacuate it today because of the strong rain that came through. Look at the amount of water. They closed the scenic byway. It eventually reopened, but the amount of water near the Gifford House, unbelievable. Lots of moisture. Monsoon moisture in place, and those storms in the north, they became severe pretty quickly. Heavy rain, gusty winds. This was near the airport in the 4 o'clock hour. That storm system clocked a 69-mile-per-hour gust. From Sugar House, that rain shaft, very noticeable. Heavy downpour there, but you can see how it was sunny in one spot and very stormy in another until it really started to take over this evening. Magna got that heavy rain picking up close to 1.5 inches. Great viewer videos coming in today, and active skies still out there tonight. Over on the eastern side of the state in Grand County near Moab, lots of lightning. Capitol Reef not getting a break. Castle Country and Hanksville also still active. The other spot in the north towards Cache Valley, so that moisture surging towards the state line, and Park Valley, northwestern corner of Utah, with some lightning out there. Storms are still in the forecast for the close of the work week. Today we topped out at 96 degrees, above average with 90s along the Wasatch Front. We hit 100 in Lake Powell, but we tied St. George for the high today. More cloud cover and rain kept them on the cooler side, and we dropped as soon as those storms moved in. Temperatures dropped into the 70s and 80s. 55-mile-per-hour wind gusts in Milford Delta. Provo had some gusty conditions. The West Desert there, we saw strong outflow winds associated with these storms. Monsoon moisture is in place, and here's the reason why. That overall setup shows high pressure to our east and low pressure to our west. That southerly flow, it is a soggy one, and this setup holds as we head into our Friday. We have an excessive rainfall risk for tomorrow. That includes eastern Utah, central portion of the state, and this upgraded risk from St. George all the way to I-70. That slight risk means very strong storms with heavy rain. Cedar City just went through this, and we've got another round on the way. Futurecast walks us through what to expect. You can see as we made it through this evening, a few storms in the north, but then as we get through the overnight, drier conditions, quieter conditions until the afternoon. And then we tap into that moisture potential by 1 p.m. from the Uinta Basin into south central Utah and down south near St. George. We get storms, strong storms. This is going to be problematic by 4 p.m. for your Friday. Southwestern corner of the state up I-15. Heavy rain expected, flooding likely, so we've got to be very careful. Those storms surge north will impact central Utah, isolated chance in the north. Flash flood threat has been upgraded to expected for Zion National Park, probable for the rest of the Mighty Five, but strong storms on the way. As we look at the long range, just have to show you that high pressure is going to slide to the east. This area of low pressure also tracks east, and we get an abundance of moisture with Hurricane Hillary. Now it's going to weaken, but it is going to bring plenty of moisture to Southern California. And as we track the tropics, you're able to see the path that that system's going to take. We could see some tropical remnants impacting Utah for the weekend. The models don't agree, but we're going to keep a close eye on that so you know what to expect. 90s for tomorrow. We will see those thunderstorms, very strong storms in southern Utah, the southern half of the state, going to stay very active for the next several days. Temperatures take a major cool down by Sunday with wet weather in St. George to the low 80s. Storms every day for the next 7 there. Wasatch Front, isolated potential for our Friday. That upticks by Sunday and into Monday. Temperatures kind of up, down, and all around, but still staying close to average. Isolated storms through next week. A very active pattern, unsettled weather, and wet weather at that. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
All right, we are in for a wet stretch. Thank you, Alana. It's time now for a look at sports there. Wesley Ruff.
Reason to get excited for the upcoming NBA season.
Gotta look at that schedule and pick which games you want to go see, right?
Yeah.
Pay attention to the Jazz schedule is out. We'll show you some of the key games coming up. And Dana Green goes for